You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Franklin, come in, please.
Roger, dispatch, this is Franklin.
There you are, Bobby boy.
Hey, Smitty.
What's your present location?
I'm out on Arrowhead Road.
Say again, Franklin, where are you?
Old Arrowhead Road, just past the fork.
What are you doing there?
Following up on those lights.
What lights?
Last night, the captain told me about it.
Thought you were off duty.
I am. It's time for one last stop, then I'll bring the car in.
Roger that. See you back here at...
Say 1700? 10-4.
Yes,
Miss Scott?
that's right.
I'm Trooper Franklin, Miss Scott. May I come in?
Okay.
Nice place you have.
How gracious of you to say so.
I see you got a fire going. Smoke from the chimney.
I don't have much choice. You know how cold it gets up here?
Matter of fact, I do.
I don't know whatever possessed me to take a cabin in the mountains. Excuse me while I put another log on the fire. Yes?
Were you in town this morning?
Guilty as charged. It's an unhappy pilgrimage I'm forced to make once a week. Unfortunately, no one will deliver my supplies, so I have to go down and get them. Set for a few more days. Was there something else, Trooper Franklin?
Mr. Barth, the general store said something about...
Did I forget to pay him?
No, nothing like that.
Well, what did he say?
Apparently, you told him you saw some lights in the sky.
Oh, that. I may have mentioned it. So?
Well, I thought I'd stop by, ask you a few questions.
That's very intrepid of you, Trooper.
Just following up.
Actually, I did see something in the sky last night, and I did mention it to that pickle barrel wheeler dealer. But I mentioned it to him because the general run of dialogue down in the village is dull enough to make me want to retire from the human race.
Is it?
I've had it up to here with stories about rainfall, wind velocity, snow level, and of course some very gripping bingo games. So I thought I'd inject something new into the dialogue, which happened to be a very small aside about seeing lights that flashed on and off for about 15 minutes last night. That's all. I can assure you, officer, there is no cause for a general alarm, let alone martial law. At least not so far.
What kind of lights were they?
Mr. Franklin, if you're looking for a red-hot gun-em-down battle against the forces of evil, you'd better saddle up and head north. Find yourself an abominable snowman or something. There's nothing here for you.
You're from New York, aren't you, Miss Scott?
The way you say it, it sounds like a misdemeanor.
Not at all. I was just interested. We heard tell about your taking a cabin here, living alone. You were some sort of fashion designer, weren't you?
I was some sort of fashion designer. My yearly salary would have bought the main street of that rinky-dink whistle-stop down there. I had what is euphemistically known as a nervous breakdown, so I came here to this cabin to be alone. But you can't be alone here. You have to share your private life with some country bumpkins and a bunch of state troopers right out of Gilbert and Sullivan. So, Trooper Franklin, to sum it all up, you won't find anything here. So why don't you just run along?
I think you're quite right, Miss Scott. I don't think there's much out here for me, or for that matter, for anyone else.
And what's that supposed to mean?
That's supposed to mean that in your book, anyone who doesn't buy their clothes on Fifth Avenue is a bumpkin. And I guess everybody who doesn't broaden their A's is provincial. And culture is something that can only be inherited by insufferable snobs, of which you, Miss Scott, are a charter member.
What was that?
Stay away from the window.
The light outside is so bright, I can't see anything.
I said stay back.
What? What was it?
Get in the house and bolt the door. Just do it.
My pleasure.
The major ingredient of any recipe for fear is the unknown. And here are two characters about to partake of that particular meal. Miss Charlotte Scott, a fashion editor recovering from a nervous breakdown, and Mr. Robert Franklin, a state trooper, a gentleman of average imagination who up to now has dealt only in unimaginative realities. And the third member of the dinner party? The unknown that has just landed a few hundred yards away. This person, or thing, is soon to be introduced. For this may be a mountain cabin near Lake Arrowhead, California, but it is also a clearing in that shadowy realm known as the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone, and our story, The Fear, starring Jane Seymour and James Keach, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Sorry, but until we know what's out there,
I understand. I guess.
you're not frightened, are you, Miss Scott?
It so happens, Mr. Franklin, it so happens that you put me in the wrong sorority. I'm a charter member, all right, but not of the Society of Snobs. I'm the founder and chairman of the Board of Society of Frightened People. People who are so frightened they can't face the world and have to run off to little mountain retreats like this one. They act superior because that's supposed to hide their tensions and neuroses.
Thank you for your honest answer. Do you have any coffee?
I think so.
Then I'll go out and look around while you make some. Deal?
Deal.
If I don't see anything, I'll stay here for a while until it comes back. Then I'll take you into town if you like.
I doubt that'll be necessary, but what was that? The noise and the light.
Could have been a meteor, I suppose, or an aircraft off its route.
But you don't really think so.
Those would be rational explanations.
Give me an irrational one, then. Go ahead. I can take it.
Take your pick. Maybe something from outer space.
Right.
Take a look out that window. Do you understand everything out there? I sure don't, especially up here. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. If I remember my English class, that's Shakespeare. Isn't it, Miss Scott?
Yes, it is, but the question is, what's that?
Where?
You can see it from the window, over there. Just beyond the trees. It looks like a light of some kind, a white light.
Yes. I see it. About 400 yards.
Now you tell me, am I imagining things, or is that light blinking on and off? Mr. Franklin? I saw another flash.
That was my camera.
Well, did you find anything?
Not much.
What do you see?
The top of that big tree? It's been sheared off.
Shine your flashlight up.
The top of the branches are all cut through or burned. They're still smoking.
They're what?
Stay there on the porch. I want to take a couple more pictures. What in the... Hey, that's my car!
What happened?
It just started moving and hit the trees.
Did you ever hear of an emergency brake?
Heard and used. The emergency brake was on, I swear.
There are only two of us here, and neither of us was near that car. So, who pushed it?
Maybe nobody. Maybe the brake just gave out.
You believe that?
For the moment, that's the only explanation I can come up with.
What are you going to do?
We'll try and push it down on all four wheels again. Oh, it's wedged in there between these two trees. I can't move it. But if I can get the door open, I can call for backup.
Be careful.
There. Radio should be okay. Come on.
Does it work?
It's dead. No power at all. You have a phone inside?
Thank God, that's one sacrifice to privacy I didn't make. I've got a telephone and a pot of coffee. And at this moment, both are luxury items in my book.
Sounds good to me.
You didn't find anything, did you? I mean, the cause for that sound and the light? There was a light.
It sure was. I saw it too. I didn't find the cause, but I found some of the effects. The tops of the trees were all sheared off, cut right through, and they were
What?
still smoking, burned. Just as if some oversized acetylene torch had plowed right across them in a straight line.
Well, what could have done that? Lightning?
Except the sky is clear. Not a cloud. And no thunder.
Go ahead. Phone's on the wall in the kitchen.
After you. Better lock it.
You just applied for membership, huh?
In what?
My club for frightened people.
Lady, I fought in the war, and I've been a cop for a while now. I'm not ashamed to say that I've racked up more scared hours than a rabbit.
Thank you.
For what?
For an honest answer.
It's just that I know a few things about fear.
So do I. But this is a new one on me.
It's all the same.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know exactly how to explain this, but I finally figured it out, and it helped me get through a lot. If you can learn it, maybe it'll help you too.
I'm all ears.
Look, fear is fear. No matter when it happens, an instinct, a natural human function, like breathing. It's a warning, one of the signals we get from our nervous system in order to survive. But how we react to the fear when it comes, that's what counts.
What are you saying? That there's a choice? Maybe there is for you.
There's always a choice, no matter what. You can get the shakes and crawl under a bed if you want, or you can clench your fists and get on with your business, because staying scared, being so sick with worry you can't move isn't going to change anything. It's how you handle the feeling, what you do with it. That's what makes the difference. That decides whether you survive or not. You see what I mean?
You've thought a lot about this, I take it.
I've had to. It's part of my job.
Well, you handle it whatever way you want. Me? I think I feel more comfortable hiding under a bed.
So you have a sense of humor after all?
You thought I didn't?
I wasn't sure.
Maybe that's my defense.
You got 2 beds?
What?
I might want to crawl under one myself. Your phone's dead.
No, it's not.
You don't trust anybody, do you?
Once upon a time. Look where it got me.
Coffee ready?
Here.
Thanks.
This is getting to be like a bad movie.
Is it? I don't see many movies.
Now, I suppose that in the next scene somebody knocks on the door. Somebody or something.
I like comedies myself. I'm not much for science fiction and horror.
Neither am I.
You don't make bad coffee for a fashion designer.
And you're pretty astute for a state trooper.
What are you looking at that door for?
Waiting for the knock, I guess.
If we could predict it, we wouldn't have anything to worry about.
Well, what do we do till then?
Wait a while. I'll hang around, just in case.
In case what?
Just in case whatever's out there decide they've scared us enough and crawls in out of the dark.
Crawls?
Or hops, or skips, or jumps.
I like that better than crawl. I'm not too big on the word dark, either. What are we really talking about?
Something that makes loud noises, flashes light, and burns the tops off the trees. Whatever it is, I'd like to nail it, though. Pay back the taxpayers for my wrecked car. That, I'm afraid, falls under the heading of duty.
I call it an admirable attitude, especially under the circumstances.
I'll tell you something, Miss Scott. Despite all that you may have heard about officers of the law, we react like normal human beings. Roaring fire, mountain cabin, hot coffee. Not a bad life. If I live long enough to retire. What is it?
Didn't you hear that?
Where?
Up there. It sounded like it was on the roof.
Do you have an attic in this house?
I don't think so.
Is there a way I can get up on the roof?
Not from inside. What are you doing?
If we've got an intruder, it's time to put a stop to this.
Please, please don't.
I'm taking the flashlight. Leave the lights on and lock the door after me, and don't open it unless you hear my voice. No matter what.
Do me a favor. Be careful.
I'll do my best, miss.
Just come back. Oh my God!
This doesn't make sense. No sense at all. It's me.
Can you prove that?
Trooper Franklin, Arrowhead PD, the gracious, astute guy with the camera.
Did you see anything?
Not on the roof.
I couldn't have just imagined it. There was a sound up there. It was like footsteps or something.
Nothing. No sign of footprints. Nothing at all. Not on the roof, anyway.
Well? What did you see? What did you find?
I climbed down and checked out the area.
And?
Maybe there's just a little too much imagination going around tonight. Maybe it's the darkness. Or the isolation up here, but if anything was on the roof, I'm afraid it would have crushed this house flat.
Why?
Because this thing, or whatever it is, moved the car back to where it was.
What?
Sometime in the last few minutes. Lifted it up and set it down the same spot. Exactly.
But that's impossible. It was stuck between two trees.
I think I know how it happened.
Well, will you just say it?
Somebody carried it in his hand.
That's not very funny.
Take a look. These are the pictures I took out there. There's the hood of the car and the sides. What does it look like to you?
What does what look like?
There's the driver's door and the top. 3 different angles. You can see it in the flash. It stands out.
Oh, I do see something, some kind of design. What?
Take a good look.
Swirls? Circles?
I've seen a lot of them, just never this big.
What is it?
A fingerprint.
Oh, you're joking.
One big fingerprint about 2 feet wide. The car was lifted up and carried in somebody's hand.
If you're trying to scare me, you've made your point. You can stop now.
And if it is a fingerprint, then we shouldn't have any trouble finding our invader because he must stand better than 100 feet tall.
What time is it?
6 o'clock. Did you get some sleep?
An hour or two, on and off. How about you?
About the same, I guess.
Sorry about the sofa.
Oh, that's all right. It was fine.
Was the blanket enough?
I kept the fire going.
Oh, that was the last log.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't hear anything else.
Me neither.
How about some breakfast?
Whatever you got. We'd better be ready to greet the morning and anything else that happens to be out there.
What about the police department? The state troopers, or whatever they're called, won't they come looking for you?
If they can figure out where I am.
Did you tell them where you were going?
I said I was going up Old Arrowhead Road, but that covers a lot of territory. I didn't say exactly where.
Take my truck. Of course, I don't know what you're going to tell them once you get there.
I got the pictures from last night.
I guess it'll be safer in the daylight. At least we'll be able to see what's out there.
I'd say we won't be able to miss it. There's the car,
Just where you parked it the first time.
with the dent still in it.
I guess they don't do body work. Oh my God. It really is a fingerprint.
That or a practical joke. You got any friends out here who'd go this far? Little bent, maybe.
If I did, they'd have been committed by now.
Where's your truck?
Behind the house, I'll get it.
Keep your eyes open.
Oh, I will.
I'd better check out the radio one more time.
Just don't go anywhere, all right? Bring it around.
Still dead. Miss Scott?
Oh, dear Lord!
What? What happened?
Come and see.
Is the truck gone?
No, it's there, but just come. It's you've got to see this. There. Now you tell me something, will you, trooper? What's that?
The sinkhole?
Will you look?
It's more like a crater, actually.
All the way from the back of the house to the trees?
It wasn't there before?
No.
To tell you the truth, it looks like
Go ahead, say it.
a footprint.
Right, a footprint that's 20 feet long.
That's what it is, all right. A footprint. But this part is only the toe.
What?
The whole thing is more like 50 feet across.
Let's get out of here.
I gotta make a record of the evidence.
Are you crazy? Run.
Run where?
The village, down the road. Who cares? Someplace, any place, as long as it's away from here.
Use your head. It's 30 miles to the village, and no matter what direction we go, something that tall could just block the way or reach down and crush us. Besides, whatever it is, it's as big as the mountain.
Then what can we do?
Try and fix the car radio so we can phone for help. And then pray that whoever's walking around out there has a name like Gulliver. Just an overgrown, nice guy who doesn't mean any harm.
You do anything you want, but I'm not staying here. I'm getting right out now, and I'm not coming back, and I don't care if I ever see this place again.
Miss Scott? Miss Scott! Stop, please! Where are you?
Down here.
Don't try to get up. Don't try. Did you break anything?
Shh.
What?
Stay down. It'll see you.
What will?
That thing.
There's no...
It was there. I looked to the top of the trees.
It was in the tree?
It was behind the tree, standing above the branches.
Where? Where? I don't see.
It's gone now, but it was there. Its legs. It started walking this way. Its legs were standing right in front of me.
Come on. We're going back.
No way.
There's nowhere else to go.
I can't.
Do you break anything?
I don't think so.
Then hold on to me. I'll help you.
We have to hide.
There's no place left to hide.
Down there in the gully, under a tree, under the leaves, all right? Anywhere. Just don't let it see us.
We're not going to hide.
We have to.
We can't.
You didn't see it.
I thought you was from New York.
What's that got to do with anything?
New Yorkers are supposed to be tough, aren't they?
Oh, so this is a macho thing. I'm talking about survival.
So am I.
Well, if you're a precious male eagle...
Listen to me. You don't survive by running scared. Nobody does. Do that and they're controlling you like a rat in a maze. The only chance is to take control of yourself.
And how do you do that?
Make a plan and carry it out no matter what. Do you hear what I'm saying? No matter what. Otherwise you're done for. You may as well dig a grave right here and climb in because that's where you're gonna end up. Now get a grip, New York. Show me something. Show that thing. Or give up right now. You can't have it both ways. So make a choice. One or the other. Do you want to live or do you want to die?
All right. I'll try. You were wrong about one thing, Trooper.
What's that?
I saw it. And it had a big, round head with one eye right in the middle.
But what?
It's not 100 feet tall. From where I was, I'd say at least 300 feet tall.
I can't quite get this door open. If I'm gonna fix the police radio, I need to get it to the dashboard. I'll need the tools.
I don't have much.
Like what?
Basics, hammers, some wrenches, screwdrivers, a pair of pliers, knives, and an axe for chopping wood.
That'll do for starters. Bring me the axe.
What for?
I have to climb all the way in. The only way I can do that is to break the windshield.
I'll bring you what I've got.
Miss Scott? Charlotte!
I brought what you asked for.
Come here.
Tools look pretty rusty, but the axe is okay.
Now.
What happened to all the birds?
What?
The birds. I wake up to songbirds every morning. I hear them all day long out here. I don't even think about it anymore, but now I just noticed there are no more birds. What's that sound?
I don't know.
Oh, God, something's out there.
And it's coming this way.
Please, no.
Get behind the car.
What good will that do?
Now.
It'll see us.
I hope it does. That's the Arrowhead police copter. Down here!
Hello, we're here. Look down here.
It's heading north.
They didn't even fly over the cabin. What's wrong with them?
They must have come looking for me after all. When I didn't check in. They'll make another pass.
When?
On the way back. After they get to the top.
And what if they don't?
Give me the axe. Now the hammer so I can clear out this glass.
Let me help you.
Use the axe. Clear the hood if you can. So I can climb in.
Wait. You've cut yourself.
Don't worry about it.
Your arm's bleeding. I'll go get a towel or something.
Forget it. Put a couple of logs out in the clearing.
I don't have any
then
more
use
logs.
branches, deadwood, anything. Pile some leaves around them and light it. Maybe the copter will see the smoke. You got any matches?
In the house. I'll find the wood first.
Miss Scott? I see it.
Tell me what you see. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
2 legs, 1 head, 1 big eye.
Why doesn't it see us?
Maybe it does, or maybe... Something's wrong with it. Stand back.
What are you doing?
Take the truck. Get going. I'll try to keep this nightmare busy. Maybe you can reach the village and get help.
If I tell them about this, they'll lock me up.
You're gonna have to run the risk.
Why doesn't it do something?
I don't think it sees us.
Why? Is it blind?
That's a good question, because if it wanted to destroy us, it could have done that a long time ago. Us, the village, and the state of California. Go ahead, will you? Take off!
Funny thing, Trooper. Scared as I am right now. I've got a kind of thing about futile gestures, so if it's all the same with you, I think I'll just stick around.
You're learning, Miss Scott. You really are. But I don't think you grasp the situation. I've got to fight that with this 38 police special, like trying to bring down a bomber with a pea shooter. But right at the moment, I'm afraid it's all we got.
Look out! It's falling!
I don't think so.
And then, what?
It's getting smaller, collapsing, like some kind of balloon.
Run!
Not anymore. It's all it was. A balloon of some kind. As fantastic and unbelievable as that sounds, that's exactly what it was.
The whole thing is made out of plastic.
Mylar, I'd say.
And a head with a face painted on it. That's all it is. A great big inflatable monster. Like in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but who did this?
Over there, on the ground. That's what did this.
You mean that little toy?
It's not a toy.
Why, it looks like a model of a spaceship.
Right. A flying saucer.
A model?
Take a look. Take a look, Charlotte, at what caused this whole nightmare.
I don't understand.
Get down on your knees. You can see it through the windows, the portholes.
I don't believe it. There are little people inside. They're just tiny little figures in spacesuits. They look like toys.
Not toys. They're real. 6 inches tall. And this is their spaceship.
Let them go before they do any more damage.
Go now. Do you hear me? Go back to where you came from.
There they go. Where do you suppose they're from?
I don't know. But you know something? I wish them luck. They were more frightened than we were. Maybe the next place they land, they can be the giants.
But what What if the next ship that lands here, what if the next one really are giants?
Then I think you'll spit in their eye, Miss Scott.
You think so?
Yes, I do. I really, truly do.
An experiment in fear, conducted by beings bent on exploring a planet called Earth. A simple laboratory exercise with 2 isolated humans as the subjects. The purpose? To determine whether this planet is suitable for a race of creatures only 6 inches tall. Too small to frighten anyone without the help of some rather basic special effects. Because fear, like size, is extremely relative. It depends on who's looking down and who must look up. It also depends on other variables, like the time of day, the mood, the atmosphere, and the sound of things that can't be seen in the dark. But it's been said before, and with great validity, that the very worst thing to fear is fear itself. So the next time you hear something go bump in the night, take a deep breath and count to 10 before you give in to panic. The truth is, what's out there may be even more frightened of you. A tale of irrational terror and tiny visitors from the Twilight Zone.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
The Fear, starring Jane Seymour and James Keach, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and based on a script by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast was Bruce Grossman. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking. To Serve Man, starring Blair Underwood with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling, based on a short story by Damon Knight. Heard in the cast were Doug James, Alyssa Fraden, C.J. Amari, Amber Lake, Christian Stolte, Jeff Lupetin, Kip Karstedt, Terry Berner, Tony Sancho, Alex Sopener, Steve Keys, Joby Cerny, Kurt Nabig, Amanda Amari, and Rick Arthur. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Jason Mallow for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Mr. Chambers. Mr. Chambers.
Now what?
It is a mealtime. Repeat, mealtime.
How exciting.
Kindly state your preference, please.
You really think I care?
We have a full menu on board, suitable for human consumption. It has been designed to meet your dietary needs.
I don't have an appetite.
That does not compute, Mr. Chambers.
I said I am not hungry, all right, ship?
Very well.
I'll let you know when.
Safety alert.
Oh, it's just a cigarette.
Please extinguish all smoking materials at once. Please extinguish.
Okay.
Deposit in appropriate receptacles. This is a mandatory safety measure.
I heard you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
This is going to be a long trip.
It is for your own good. Cigarettes are harmful. They are extremely hazardous to your health.
And traveling through outer space, that's not.
Comparisons are relative.
Is that right?
Please define your frame of reference.
Well, here's a reference for you. The moon.
Which moon?
Anyone will do. As in, why don't you go take a flying jump at it?
Kindly repeat.
Forget it.
You do not care for food at this time.
Leave me alone.
You do not care.
Yes, I do not care for food at this time.
Very well.
Very well. Oh, ow! Oh, my hand.
Please refrain from striking the walls of your sleep module.
How do you expect me to sleep if you won't stop talking?
We only seek assurance that your needs are being met. Your well-being is our primary concern.
Yeah, right.
Please conserve water.
A man's got a right to wash his face if he feels like it.
Mr. Chambers, your trip requires the careful use of life-sustaining resources. Please conserve the water supply.
I forget it. I'm going to lie down now. Try and catch some shut-eye. Nothing else to do.
As you wish.
Wait. Are you there, ship?
Yes.
What time is it?
Your question is meaningless.
Why?
There is no time and space.
Look, I only want to know.
This is to say, there is no chronology that can be calibrated without a reference point.
What time is it on Earth? Can you tell me that without an exercise in Euclidean geometry? Just tell me what the time is back home.
What is the location of back home?
New York City.
In New York City, it would be 12 noon.
12 noon. Imagine that.
I do not understand your request. Please rephrase.
Leave me alone now.
You wish solitude.
Yes, I wish solitude.
Very well.
Respectfully submitted for your perusal, one Mike Chambers, linguist and cryptographer, formerly attached to the Pentagon. A highly educated individual who can break any code and decipher any language, at least on Earth. A man who shook hands, figuratively speaking, with a modern-day Christopher Columbus from another world. The height of this creature, a little over 9 feet, give or take a few millimeters. Weight, in the neighborhood of 350 pounds. Origin, unknown. Motives? Well now, therein lies the tale. And it's no ordinary one. You'd best hear the story from Mr. Chambers himself. Just remember, you're not on the Earth anymore. You're traveling at something close to light speed on a journey that will take you directly through the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, To Serve Man, starring Blair Underwood, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Noon. Somewhere, but not here. This is the way nightmares begin, or more to the point, the way they end. Very simple, direct, and unadorned, incredible. And yet, even while they're happening, we learn to live with them. We digest and assimilate new information as best we can, beginning with the smallest bits, the ones that are easy to process. So, if it's 12 o'clock noon back home, the only home you've ever known, that's what occupies your mind. You don't think about sidereal time or when it will be 12 o'clock the next day or the day after that. We live in the moment, but that's precisely what we should have been thinking of. All of us. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. We were preoccupied with the hands on a clock while we could have checked off the days on a calendar, one by one, and appreciated all that we had while there was still time. It started on an April day. It was noon then, too. And people walked and drove and bought and sold and fretted and laughed as they have always done. The world went on much as it had, with a tentative tiptoeing along the precipice of crisis. There was the economy to worry about, and wars, and the Middle East, and all the other myriad problems, major and minor, that had been with us for years, but they had somehow begun to lose their edge. I suppose because we had grown so accustomed to them. And that's when it happened.
Mommy, what's that?
Why, I don't know.
Something flying over in the sky. It must be an airplane.
But it's so bright.
I know what it is. It's a flying saucer.
Oh, it can't be.
Look, it is.
That's when we first heard they had come. And that's when we should have prepared ourselves, but we didn't. Instead, we milled around like farm animals, worried only about our creature comforts, while the Secretary General of the United Nations made the first official announcement. I watched that broadcast, the same as you did, live from the lobby of the UN in New York City. It came from the lobby, not the General Assembly. That rather large auditorium was empty, not due to a long lunch hour or an ambassadorial walkout or even the end of the world. The representatives of all nations were at that moment watching their television sets and listening to their radios, much as were their peoples around the world. For, as it turned out, this would be a rather momentous afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, is this thing on? If you could move back, please, the Secretary General will answer all your questions.
Move in. I'm trying.
It's a shot.
Where's the other mic? Take evening news remote. Take one. Get it now. This is live.
Mr. Secretary, if we can have a shot of you.
Look at the cameras, please.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention?
Quiet, please.
No questions just yet. I have a prepared statement. I say I have a prepared statement. Would you give me your attention, please? I'll read it now, if I may. Ladies and gentlemen, I should like to recapitulate the events of the past 11 days. On the 14th of March, shortwave broadcasts were received in the principal capitals of the world. It was established that these transmissions did not originate on Earth. Rather, their origin was extraterrestrial. The first messages were merely announcements that there would soon be multiple landings at various points around the globe. We were assured that these landings would be peaceful and that there was no cause for alarm. Nevertheless, United Nations forces were put on alert. As you know, these broadcasts continued to grow in strength for several days.
Is it true that they've landed?
Please, no questions yet.
At 11 this morning, Eastern Standard Time. The first landing took place in an area outside Newark, New Jersey. We have subsequent reports of additional landings in Russia, Norway, the southern coast of France, Rio de Janeiro, and several other locations. It is the position of the United Nations that it would be premature to assume hostile intent. Our recommendation is that the world's countries remain calm and make no show of force. All governments are being apprised of these events as they develop. The current situation at present is therefore...
What do they look like?
Yeah, what do they look like? Are they human? Or are they little green men?
What do they want here anyway?
As of this moment, we do not know who they are or the purpose of their arrival. We know only that several of their craft have touched down and that...
Hold on, Mr. Secretary.
Who's that?
Looks like the guys from the Pentagon. What are they here for?
Must be something big.
Sir,
Tell them that we have to.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. We've cleared it with the White House.
All right. It seems that one of the craft has just landed a few blocks away. One of the representatives of the visitors is apparently on his way to this building.
Now? All the wires are. Give me a direct feed. Now.
It appears that he has requested an audience with the General Assembly.
That's correct.
In a few moments, we'll reassemble in the... Good Lord.
Mr. Chambers,
Yeah.
I think you'd better see this.
What is it, a UN proclamation?
They're not in session.
They've called a special assembly. This looks important.
We don't even know where the ships are from. Once we triangulate the signal...
Will you look at that?
What?
They're here.
Jeez Louise, the size of him.
That was the first time I saw him, or it, or whatever it was. I still don't know. Judging by the Secretary General, it was at least 9 or 10 feet tall, and I stood there watching the TV screen like everyone else, and just like you, I didn't know quite what to think. Funny, I'd always imagined that first contact would be some kind of transcendent experience with special effects and a heavenly choir. The shock of finally seeing the other. Something not human, that's not from around here, definitely not. But to be honest, all I felt was a kind of detached scientific curiosity. Was it intelligent? Well, it had to be to travel this far. Did it talk? I was soon to find out. We all were. Oh, weren't we?
Come to order, please. May I have your attention? Not all of our member nations are here yet, but our visitor has requested an opportunity to address the Assembly. So, for the moment, I would ask you all to be patient. Please, order! Order! Remain calm! The floor is yours, Mr. Or rather...
Ladies and gentlemen of Earth, we greet you in peace and friendship. We come from a planet beyond your solar system and well beyond your galaxy. A planet far more developed than yours.
Why are you here?
To establish
Hey, what's that book? Get a picture of it.
What's the title?
I can't see. He's not even moving his lips.
He doesn't have lips, does he?
to establish embassies here and in the near future to set up reciprocal visits between Earth people and Canamites.
Canamites, what's that?
Must be what they're called.
Write that down. Canamites.
How do you spell it?
Speaking on behalf of the governments of the people of Earth, we bid you, Canamites, welcome. How shall I address you?
I have no name, as you understand the term, but you must have many questions. Please, Feel free to ask me anything at all, of any nature.
We have a great many questions, but to proceed in an orderly fashion, how did you discover us? How do you know our language? And as to your own planet, what is its political and social makeup? Of course, we most fervently wish to know why you have chosen us to...
First of all, we must make the following admission. We do not know your language.
Then how...
Our own methods of communications are mental rather than verbal. Hence, the voice you hear is artificially generated. Your words, or rather, your thoughts, are received and processed by an automatic translation device. My responses are in turn electronically altered to simulate vocal sounds in a language known to you.
You cannot speak, then?
Not in the literal sense.
Astonishing. We understand you perfectly.
As to your other queries, our planet is not visible to you. It lies far beyond what you call the known universe, but it is highly advanced technologically. Its political and social makeup are complex. I cannot describe it without first educating you in the basics of our society. That may be a lengthy process.
Are you willing to be interrogated here at the United Nations in a special plenary session? All of our nation's representatives could attend. I'm sure they have many questions.
I would be delighted. I believe that is the proper response.
We thank you for your courtesy. Until then...
Well, that's it.
For now.
Can't get over the size of him. Are you sure they're not using trick photography?
No way. It's a live feed on all the networks. What do you make of that little book?
It only looks little in his hands. It's probably a perfectly normal hardcover.
There's nothing normal about it if you brought it all this way.
Maybe it's a dictionary. The most commonly used phrases.
You wouldn't need a dictionary. He said they have an automatic translation machine.
A guidebook, then. Protocols, that sort of thing.
There's something printed on the cover. If we could just get a view of it.
It's not in any language we know, that's for sure.
No, maybe not, but any group of symbols can be deciphered.
Even non-human symbols?
That would be a tough one, all right.
If he brings it with him next time, I can capture the image and try to enhance it.
Do that, would you, Randall? This may be the challenge of a lifetime. I have got to know what it says.
Come to order, please. Order. This meeting is now in session. Members of the General Assembly, our visitors, the Canamites, have graciously acceded to our request that their representative appear before us to answer further questions. The meeting is now called to order. We will proceed with the first inquiry. Senor Valdez of Argentina is recognized. Please use your microphone. You may remain seated.
Why, may I ask, why exactly have you chosen our planet for this visit?
It has come to our attention that Earth is plagued by many catastrophes, both natural and unnatural, all of which could be easily prevented. We are here to help you.
Recognizing Dr. Denis Levesque, the representative from France. Your question, please.
Monsieur Canamet, my government wishes me to ask you, what is the nature of your help? What form will it take? Indeed, if we should choose not to avail ourselves of this assistance you mentioned, your response would be?
We will not force anything on you. You may accept only that which you choose. For example, on the morrow. Tomorrow, that is. we will demonstrate an alternative power source, molecular in nature, which can supply a form of electricity to entire continents for the cost of a few dollars, or rubles, or pesos, or any other currency. You will find it extremely economical.
Mr. Grigori, the Russian delegate, you have the floor.
We would like to ask the Canamet directly, man to man, what are its true motives? Are we to assume that your purpose is totally altruistic? That you have an abiding interest in helping others? Are we further to assume that there is nothing beyond this boundless humanity of which you speak?
There is nothing ulterior in our motives. You will discover this for yourselves soon enough, by testing the various devices we make available to you.
What devices?
I think the representative has answered your question.
For example, we can show you a simple way to add nitrate to the soil and end famine on Earth. We can demonstrate the principles of a practical force field to cloak each nation with an invisible wall, impenetrable by bombs, missiles, or any other weapons. This will bring international peace for all time, if that is what you want.
Of course it is what we want. Of course it is what we want.
In return, we ask that you trust us. Only that you trust us.
All we're saying is give peace a chance. Well, why not? Nothing else seems to work.
Wait a minute. Enlarge the image.
Did I just see what I thought I saw?
You sure did. The Canamet left his book on the podium.
Well, I'll be.
He doesn't seem to have noticed.
Cross your fingers. I want that book. I have a feeling it'll tell us plenty. Everything we need to know.
If we can decipher it.
Get on the phone and call the floor now. Tell one of the aides to pick it up with a stack of papers. Anything. Stage a distraction if necessary, but get it.
Okay.
That book may turn out to be the most important one ever printed. Here or anywhere else in the known universe. Now, cross-reference this code table.
Well, Chambers?
I've almost got it, Colonel.
What have you got?
For starters, a migraine headache. And a bad case of eye strain.
We're wasting our time. He can't lick it.
Not in 8 hours, I can't, Colonel. It took almost a year to crack the Japanese code in World War II, and they had an army of experts working on it. This is the language of people from outer space, probably 500 times as intelligent as we are and 1,000 times more complex.
You need help?
All donations gratefully accepted. But, Colonel, I showed this book to everyone on my staff, and I've had a dozen people working on it since late last night.
And? You must have some idea.
See for yourself. We've tried pretty much everything. Single transposition, double transposition, every method of cryptography there is. Nothing seems to work on these pages. They're more like hieroglyphs, but with no known pictographic references.
Is that what they are? Hieroglyphs?
They have certain things in common with ancient Egyptian writing, but much more complicated. And we have no Rosetta Stone to decode it, so I can't honestly say whether we're any closer now or if we're still a million miles away.
So you can't decipher it?
We can keep trying, that's all. Standard, reversed, direct, systematically mixed, keyword mixed, random mixed, reciprocal conjugate, every sequence we can come up with. But I can tell you something right now, Colonel, both of you. This is a tough nut. A real tough nut. If it weren't so important.
It must be. That Canamet, or whatever he calls himself, made reference to it every third line in his speech.
The White House agrees. If we could understand this book, we might be able to decipher the Canamets themselves.
I'm beginning to wonder if they need deciphering.
What?
Well, they've done all right by us so far.
You mean they're demonstrations? It's parlor tricks.
They don't seem like parlor tricks. That nitrate device they used in Argentina this morning. Now the soil has more vitamins in it than a health food store.
That doesn't prove anything.
I know that part of the country. It's as barren and fruitless as any place on Earth, and there are actually weeds growing in it now. 6 hours after the nitrate process.
And the answer is in this book.
It might be. And we might lick it or we might not, but I've got a strange feeling that...
That what?
That we're looking a gift horse in the mouth, and I've got another funny feeling, too.
And that is?
That if these Kenemites are as helpful as I think they are, you two boys will be out of a job, and so will I, in all probability. And very likely so will the whole UN. You won't need armies, or navies, or air forces, or security divisions, or world courts. They'll all be obsolete.
Am I to assume, Mr. Chambers, that this is a scientific analysis or just some Kentucky windage?
I don't know what it is, Colonel, beyond an instinctive feeling. The same feeling tells me that when everyone on Earth gets enough to eat, when there aren't any more wars or diseases or famines, this world is going to be a Garden of Eden that stretches from pole to pole.
Your optimism is refreshing, Mr. Chambers. But for the time being, I'd consider it a personal favor, not to mention a direct order from the Chief of Staff, that you continue your efforts regardless of how your feelings change. Keep deciphering until you break this code or language or whatever it is, and tell us precisely what the bloody book says.
I'll do my best. No promises, though, gentlemen. Now, if you'll let me get back to work.
Jim, I think we've...
What is it, Pat?
We tried a new computer sequence.
And?
Look at this. We've got the title, anyway.
You translated it. Are you sure?
What does it say?
This is an overlay. Place it over the cover of the book, like a template.
Ah, brilliant. You're going to get a promotion out of this. You know that, don't you, Pat?
No, it wasn't just me.
Well, now, that makes the cheese a little more binding, doesn't it, Colonel?
Let me see.
It seems that our visitor's little textbook bears a very simple title right here on the cover.
Well, what does it mean?
What does it look like? I'd call that a fairly altruistic phrase, wouldn't you, Pat?
I'd like to. It does seem unambiguous.
It certainly does. It's a handbook. That's all.
What does it say?
Read the title for yourself.
To serve man?
This book is a set of instructions about how to do exactly what they've said. To help us, to help the world. How much clearer do you want it? They came here to serve man. That was the title of the book, no doubt about it. Pat and the rest of the staff had done it. They had come up with a template that deciphered the symbols on the cover, word for word. It was a place to start, and the most important one. At least we had confirmation of the Kenemites' intentions. Everything they had said was quite literally true. They were here for our sake. Of course, not all governments would be as easily persuaded, so at a closed session of the Security Council, our visitor was put to the test. The Pentagon provided credentials so I could attend, and I jumped at the chance. This was one meeting I couldn't afford to miss. If it went according to plan, the world would find out once and for all what, if anything, the Kenemites wanted for themselves, and whether the price, if there was one, was something the Earth could afford to pay, though I, for one, didn't expect any surprises. Would you? Never in a million years.
Gentlemen, let's begin. If you'll please be seated. The purpose of this meeting is to acquaint you with certain tests conducted over the past week. At the request of several delegates, and with the full consent of our guests, the Kenemites, these tests were photographed and recorded. You may now view the results. The tests were conducted by members of the National Science Academy and witnessed by a team of experts. If you'll watch the monitor at the front of the room. Lights down, please. Begin the tape.
This machine is a polygraph. the standard instrument for measuring the proof or falsity of a statement. Since the physiology of the Canamites is unknown to us, our first objective is to determine whether they react to these measurements as human beings do. We will now proceed with a dry run to establish a baseline reading. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I trust our small chair is not too uncomfortable?
Not at all.
The sensor attached to the torso registers the pulse rate. The second attachment shows electrical conductivity in the palm of the hand as perspiration increases. And the third connection shows the pattern and intensity of electrical waves emanating from the brain. With human subjects, these readings vary markedly, depending upon whether the subject is speaking the truth.
I understand.
Then let us begin. And please answer the questions as I instructed you previously.
Very well.
Regarding the relative size of Canamites and human beings, tell me if you would, which is taller, a human or a Canamite?
Humans.
I shall now repeat the question. Which is taller than the other, a human or a Canamite?
A Canamite.
Very good. Next question. How did you come to this planet?
We walked.
Once more, how did you come to this planet?
In a spaceship.
Excellent. My colleagues and I are satisfied that the mechanism is effective. Now, I shall ask our distinguished guest to reply to the question put forth by several UN delegates, namely, what is the motive for the Canamites in offering so many gifts to the people of Earth?
On my planet, there is a saying, there are more riddles in a stone than in the philosopher's head. The motives of intelligent beings, though they may at times appear obscure, are simple compared to the complex workings of the natural universe. Therefore, I hope that the people of Earth will understand and believe when I tell you that our mission upon this planet is simply this, to bring to you the peace and plenty which we ourselves enjoy, and which we have brought to other races throughout the galaxies. When your world has no more hunger, no more war, no more needless suffering, that will be our reward.
Thank you. Most profoundly.
There you have it, gentlemen. Lights, please.
I should like to pose a question.
Yes, Grigori.
Who is responsible for that circus?
I assure you, Grigori, the tests were quite genuine.
A circus, a second-rate farce. If they were genuine, Mr. Secretary, why has debate been stifled?
There'll be time for discussion tomorrow, the next day, and throughout the week. No one is stifling debate.
I would remind the delegate from Russia that everything the Canamite has promised has not only worked, but worked beyond our expectations. The force field that was tested yesterday morning, nothing could get through. And suddenly we find ourselves in a brave new age, when none of us need fear a hydrogen bomb or a missile. We are on the threshold of peace, Monsieur Gregory. Peace as we have never known it.
Niet. I say niet.
After that, there was no stopping the Canamites. They were everywhere, performing miracles of one sort or another around the world. Famine became a thing of the past as the fertility of arable land increased 100%. The force field proved impervious to any known weapons. Then came a cure for cancer, heart disease, what have you, and all from a simple injection. It's hard to say whether the Canamites enjoyed their role as saviors. Their eyes were so wide apart and set so deep in those big, bland faces that you couldn't read much of an expression. With only a tiny circular hole for a mouth, one that never moved, it was impossible to know what they were thinking because they never spoke. They weren't stern faces, only controlled, placid, almost like kindly masks. And they all looked exactly alike. They sounded the same, two calm, mechanical voices that came out of the translation devices under their robes. And then, one day, we were all out of a job, just as I had predicted. The computers and fail-safe machines in the Pentagon sat idle, covered in plastic sheeting, because no one was needed to run them anymore. As for code breakers, I might as well have stayed home. But something kept me there, as if I was waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Mr. Chambers?
Over here, Pat.
I'm going home now, boss. Need me for anything?
Like what? This isn't exactly a beehive of activity anymore.
You can say that again. The new story of mankind. Nobody needs to decipher anything because, well, there aren't any more codes. Because there aren't any more secret messages.
I know. Drink?
Well...
One for the road, on the house.
All right. Odd.
What is?
I mean, not reading about wars or insurrections or anything anymore. There's a rumor that they're going to disband the United Nations inside of a month.
Here you go. The new millennium. Cheers.
Cheers. How many Canamits are here? Anybody ever figure it out?
A few thousand, I guess. They've got embassies in every country now, and for everyone that comes, 1,000 of us take off on one of their ships.
The reciprocal visits they promised.
Now that's the odd thing, the ease with which human beings adapt. It's fantastic. One day an astronaut orbits the Earth in a little rinky-dink tin can, and they think it's the biggest moment in the history of mankind. A few years later, they're standing in line waiting to get on a ship that'll take them 1,000,000,000 miles into space, and they act like they're going on a picnic in the country. That's human beings for you. Nothing phases them.
Are you going?
The exchange program? On one of their waiting lists. What about you, Patty?
Oh, I'm on the list, too. The trouble is, their quota fills up 24 hours after they announce a new departure. But while I'm waiting, I may as well continue studying their language.
Good idea. Words reflect the values of the people who use them. If we can understand the vocabulary...
I've got a fair command of it now. It's not that hard, really. And there are hints.
Huh. Of what?
The shades of meaning, the nuances. Some of the idioms are quite similar to English. That's how we unlock the title of the book. I'll get through the rest of it one of these days.
More power to you. I gave up a month ago. But if I can help you in any way...
Sure, boss.
Did I say something?
If you can help me. That was the phrase, wasn't it?
And I meant it.
The only thing you can help me with is...
Is what?
Help me get rid of this knot in my stomach.
What are you talking about?
One of those nightmares when something's wrong, but you don't know what it is yet. A little bit of the old sixth sense.
That tells you what?
Just that maybe we should have looked this gift horse in the mouth, after all. For all we know, it could turn out to be a Trojan horse.
Oh, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. I'm going where no man has gone before. How can I resist? Relax. I'll tell you all about it when I get back.
Please, get in line. One piece of luggage per person. This way to the loading platform.
I'm so excited.
I can hardly wait.
What do you think it's going to be like?
They say they got an average temperature of 76 degrees on their planet, and the sun never goes down.
Wouldn't that be something?
And their clothing, it's metallic cloth, just beautiful. Kind of like spun gold.
My sister has a brochure. The day you land, they take you on a shopping tour, and you can have as much of it as you want for free.
It's just one big holiday when you get there. They've even got a form of baseball with leagues and everything.
Man, I don't think I'll ever come back.
And the whole trip, it's millions of miles, mind you. The whole trip only takes a few days.
May I help you with your bag?
Why, yes, you may. Oh, they're so polite.
Please, keep the line moving. Oh, watch your step. Take my arm.
Can we sit together?
Yes, you may sit together once you're inside.
We're moving.
Almost on board. This is going to be wonderful.
Did you bring your camera?
Look, they're opening the door to the spaceship.
I hope there's going to be other kids my age there.
Boarding pass, please.
Yes, right here.
Mr. Chambers, proceed.
Thank you.
Mr. Chambers? Mr. Chambers!
Pat, hi.
Jim, please,
You are just in time to say goodbye.
don't get on.
Are you kidding? I've been waiting for 6 weeks.
You can refuse. There's still time.
But don't say that too loud, or there'll be 1,000 people trampling over you to take my place.
Get on board, please.
Not yet. I'm begging you.
What? Whoa, what's wrong with you, Pat?
I finally deciphered the book.
Hey, that's great.
All of it.
You're delaying departure. Please continue up the ramp.
One moment. Well, Pat?
Jim, the first page is just a collection of English phrases with their own translations. But the rest of the book, the rest of it.
Will you move, mister?
We're waiting to get on board.
Step through the door, sir.
Write me about it. I'll have plenty of time to read letters up there.
Not as much time as you think. Jim.
Now, Mr. Chambers, we must close the hatch.
The rest of the book. It's not what you think. The title, To Serve Man. It's a cookbook.
What? No, wait, what? Wait, no!
A cookbook! A cookbook!
A very specific difference in points of view. To the wee ones, the little race of tourists known as humans, it's a marvelous adventure, a voyage to outer space, a chance to get away on the greatest vacation ever. But to the extra-large, granite-faced individuals known as Canamites, it's nothing more than a cattle car, a very comfortable supply ship, bringing food from the other end of the universe to a place where appetites must be enormous. As I say, it's all in the point of view, a lesson in language and semantics from the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
Hello, I'm Stacy Keach. I hope you're enjoying this edition of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. To learn more about this series, be sure to log on to our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. You'll find special discounts on our Twilight Zone audio collections, listings of our radio stations, links to other websites, and a photo gallery of our recording studio and some of our stars in action. Plus ways to contact us with questions or comments about the show. And for a limited time, when you log on to twilightzoneradio.com, you can send in for a free CD of the show. So be sure to visit us at twilightzoneradio.com. You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
3 inches. Tonight's low near 15. Scattered snow squall activity tomorrow with a high of 34. With the wind out of the north at 19 miles.
We're almost there.
Where exactly is there? Jerry, it's freezing out there. I mean, you gonna tell me what this is all about, or is this some kind of surprise party?
It should be no surprise to you, Brett. But what I'm about to show you, you can't tell anyone about. And I mean anyone.
Look, Jerry, you're my brother, and you know you can trust me, but what are you into? You're not building some kind of meth lab out in the middle of this woods, are you?
You know me better than that. I've never touched drugs in my life. Just give me a minute when we get there, and I'll explain it all.
You got permission to be on this property. It's kind of remote.
I don't need permission. I own it.
You own it? When did you buy this? And why? It's just wasteland.
There's a group of us. Friends. Some guys I met. We all pitched in. We've been working out here on the project for about a year now.
The project?
A compound. It's underground. It's a place to be safe. And we're almost done. That's why I wanted to show you. I talked to the group, and we agreed that we could bring some family and friends into the fold.
What, did you join some kind of cult or something? I got news for you, man. I ain't joining no cult. In fact, all I'm thinking now is how do I talk you out of it?
It's not a cult, although we do have some common beliefs. Here we are. Try to be nice. We've all been a bit suspicious anytime someone new shows up.
That's not a happy-looking bunch, man. They look cold and miserable. How nice am I supposed to be?
Just let me do the introductions.
Hello, Jerry. Didn't know you were bringing company.
Hello, Tom. Phil, Alex. Hello, Bob.
Jerry.
Guys, this is my brother, Brett. He can be trusted. And like we all agreed, we can bring some family members into the arrangement.
You know, Jerry, this is a lot earlier than I thought. I mean, we all figured we'd wait until the last day, and then... well, that's when we'd introduce our selections.
Well, Brett has an opportunity to relocate to London, and I thought, well, if he does, that he'll be far away, and then it would be too late.
He's going to sign the oath. He can't leave until he does.
Okay, everyone slow down here. Jerry, what did you get me into?
I don't like that tone, Jerry. You shouldn't have brought him here.
Excuse me, Tom, that's your name, right, Tom? Tom, you don't have to talk to Jerry like I'm not here. You can talk to me. I mean, I'm being friendly and all. I mean, hey, look, I'm smiling, okay? But could someone just tell me what you're all doing and what this oath is all about? Something you want me to sign?
Brett, we own 400 acres. We're building an underground compound. Reinforced concrete, ventilation, water and food supplies for years. Living quarters for 50 families. And there's room for you and Claire. You need to be safe, and I want you both to join us.
What are you talking about?
So now it's done. Now he knows, and now he's in. You all think when you start showing up with friends and relatives, it's going to be any easier for them to understand any of this? What we're doing now, what I'm doing now, is going to happen again. So let's all get used to it.
He can't leave here, Jerry. Not till he signs the oath, and we know he'll keep the secret.
Oh, man, what secret?
2012. December 21st, 2012.
Jerry, you are going too far.
They are all scientists, physicists, astronomers, researchers. A cataclysmic event is going to take place on December 21st, 2012. All life as we know it will cease to exist on the planet unless you're properly sheltered from the event.
Don't tell me you bought that Mayan calendar thing they keep showing on cable TV.
This was a bad idea, Jerry. You should have followed the protocol.
Protocol? Secrets? An oath? A compound? Hey guys, let me guess. You're all still mad because Y2K never happened. You gotta stop falling for this stuff.
Brett, just be quiet. Read the oath. Sign it. Just for once, do what I say.
If he reads the oath, he has to sign it, Jerry. You do understand that?
He'll sign. Here. Brett, just sign it. Just sign it now.
Just sign it? Look, I don't care what it says, but I'm gonna read it first. Then we'll talk about this signing thing. Let's see. I, your name here. Nice touch. Okay, from the top. I, Brett Hansen, do solemnly swear that I will abide by this oath and never reveal to anyone under any duress the contents, location, or intent of this confederation. I agree that I will maintain humanity under 500 million people in perpetual balance with nature. guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity, unite humanity with a living new language, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court, avoid petty laws and useless officials, balance personal rights with social duties, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite, be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Very nice. Not the best lyrics and probably hard to dance to. You know something, guys? I think you're all nuts. Jerry, what did you get into?
I'm really sorry about this, Jerry. You really shouldn't have brought him here.
Jerry, what the hell did you get into?
Meet Brett Hansen, an unwilling witness to the fear that defines the human species. A skeptic with an attitude in a world on the brink of apocalypse. It's a prediction about to come true in a place where prophecy has a zip code. There's a compound up ahead, and it's members only in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, 2012. Starring Christian Stolte, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Brett, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
You were gone so long. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You look a little stressed.
No, it's nothing. Of course, there was a moment there where a guy had a Browning automatic rifle pointed at my face, locked, loaded, finger on the trigger, but other than that, everything's just fine.
What happened? Were you robbed?
No, not robbed. Threatened, terrorized, screamed at, yes, but not robbed.
Are you okay? Should we call the police?
No, I don't think we want the police. Besides, all they would do is arrest my brother Jerry, and then I'd have to bail him out and pay for his lawyer.
Jerry did this?
Not really. It was one of his friends, or some guy he knows.
Is Jerry in some kind of trouble?
Yeah, I think you could say that. He's hooked up with some group that thinks the world is going to end.
Not again.
They built some kind of underground complex in the middle of nowhere in Michigan.
You went to Michigan with Jerry?
Yeah, he said he had to show me something before we left for London, and he did.
What did he show you? What happened, Brett?
Jerry and his friends, he says they're scientists, They've constructed an enormous underground bunker in the woods. It's got cots, food, water in enormous drums, crazy pipes all over for ventilation. It was like a labyrinth with tunnels and room after room where people are going to live, I guess.
Is he going through that Y2K thing again? Is that what this is about?
Kind of. Only now, he says it's all going to happen this year on December 21st.
Like that stuff they keep running on cable. All that stuff about ancient civilizations predicting the end of the world.
All I can figure is that he's so unhappy. He wants something to change, and he keeps believing in this stuff.
I still think we should get him some professional help.
It sounds like he's got it. All these guys he's hooked up with, he says they're really scientists. Of course, they're angry, gun-toting scientists, but they actually seemed intelligent.
Why did they point a gun at you?
They wanted me to sign something, an oath of secrecy.
What did it say?
I can't tell you.
You signed it?
It was that or take a bullet. Look, I don't even remember what it said. It was idiotic, new age, right-wing, bizarre stuff. I figured I'd sign it and get out of there, and maybe we just head to London sooner than later.
What about Jerry?
I can't help him. All I can do is hurt him. He'll be fine with these fellow knuckleheads, and when it all blows over in a week, he'll just have to wait for the next prophesied catastrophe.
Are you sure you're okay?
Now I am. I tell you, though, let's pack it up and get to London. We'll come back in the spring, and I'll check up on Jerry, and hopefully the next predicted disaster isn't in our lifetime.
Sounds like a plan. I'm going to the post office. I have to figure out how to get our mail forwarded to an international address. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine. And yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Let me call around and see how soon we can get to London.
You take it easy. I'll be right back.
All right, honey. Claire, is that you? Oh. Can I help you guys?
Are you Brett Hansen?
Who are you?
I'm Special Agent Samuels with the National Security Agency. Are you Brett Hansen?
Yeah. What's this all about?
Can we come in?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Hansen.
What kind of cooperation are you looking for? I don't even know why you're here and... oh, okay, of course. Just let yourselves in.
Please, Mr. Hansen. Have a seat.
Oh, yes. Why, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to sit down at my own kitchen table.
We know that you were in the company of your brother today and had contact with his associates.
Are you following him?
It has come to our attention that you have signed a document.
Look, that was at gunpoint. If I didn't sign that thing, we might not be having this conversation.
It seems you have failed to abide by the oath.
What?
You swore to reveal nothing of what you learned or know, Mr. Hansen, and you have violated the oath.
Is that why you're here? Get out of Dodge. Who are you guys, really? You part of that bunch my brother's hooked up with?
The bunch your brother is hooked up with is part of a vast network. Your brother was recruited because he is actually somewhat of an expert on post-apocalyptic survival. What we're trying to understand is why he recruited you, and why you chose to tell your girlfriend all about those things you were sworn to keep secret.
Wait a minute. How do you know I told her anything? Were you listening at the door?
Actually, we've had your apartment under surveillance for quite some time.
You bugged my apartment? There's a law against that, isn't there?
You're going to have to come with us, Mr. Hansen. I'm afraid you can't be trusted.
Get out. Get out of my apartment. Get out now, you... Oh.
Has he had any other contact with anyone else?
No one. His brother dropped him in front of the apartment and he walked directly here. Only the woman had contact.
Pick up the woman as well. She's now a threat. We can't let the word get out until we're ready.
Understood.
Brett, wake up! Are you okay?
Whoa. Claire, where are we?
I don't know. A van pulled up on the street and they pulled me in. Who are these people? Are these the people your brother's mixed up with?
I don't know who's with who and what's with what anymore.
We've got to get out of here.
Yeah, well, don't say it too loud. They had our apartment bugged, and it's a good bet they can hear everything we're saying right now. Hey! Hey, tough guys! Can you hear me? We know you're listening, so why don't you just tell us what you want?
I don't think yelling at them is going to help.
Yeah, well, so much for my brother. They actually think he's some kind of expert or something.
Expert on what?
Disasters. He's been planning for one as long as I've known him.
So is something actually going to happen?
Yes, something actually is going to happen.
Well, if it isn't my favorite guys.
I'm sorry we had to take such direct measures, but we couldn't risk having both of you running around alarming the public.
Don't we get to call a lawyer or something?
No. But now that you are in sanitized custody, I can explain why you are such a risk. You don't believe what your brother fears, do you, Mr. Hansen?
My brother's afraid of everything. What he should be afraid of is you.
So you don't believe the Earth is in any danger?
Oh, right. Post-apocalyptic collapse. I think that's the words you used. Gosh, let me think. No.
To tell you the truth, we were skeptical as well. At least until we started to look at the scientific evidence.
You see, every 11 years, the sun goes through a solar cycle of increased solar activity. The last cycle was in 2001. And now, 11 years later, in 2012, we are in the midst of another solar cycle.
Sunspots? That's what this is all about? You're afraid of sunspots?
What's been identified is a massive eruption affecting the entire surface of the sun. The resulting burst of radiation will effectively destroy every living thing on the surface of the planet. More than 10,000 scientists across numerous disciplines across the world have confirmed it. It's real, Mr. Hansen, and this time, it's really coming.
Fine. Okay, fine. Let's play the game. I've played it with my brother many times and have recited those dates and names to him over and over again, and he's never listened, so why should you? So what happens now? Do Claire and I sit in this room and fry, or are you going to let us out of here?
We haven't determined what our next steps will be, Mr. Hansen. However, if you...
What's going on? Is it happening?
Stay here. I'll check it out.
You can't keep us locked up here!
Trust me, you'll be safe here.
Brett, what did you do?
I gave him a taste of what he gave me. Now he's unconscious. Let's get out of here.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here.
Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they look a lot like us, scared and not sure where to go.
Brett! Brett!
Jerry?
This way! Quick, follow me!
Jerry! Jerry, stop just a minute!
Jerry, where did you come from?
They told me they had you. I had to come find you. We shouldn't wait here. Come on, follow me.
Jerry, he told us. That agent told us. It's really true? They really know something's gonna happen?
It's true. I even had doubts. After Y2K was a bust, I started to think I was a sucker. That's when I got a phone call from a government group that said they wanted me to join a think tank. Said they wanted experts on the subject of survival without civilization. I figured, why not? All that stuff I learned was finally good for something. It was fun at first. You just talked about stuff. I guess I knew enough to really impress them. The more I talked, the more they listened. Next thing you know, they let me in on their big secret.
Jerry, how long have you known this?
2 years. I wanted to tell you both, but they don't want anyone to know.
Yeah, the oath. What's up with that?
It's a scam. A lot of people believe it, though. It showed up about a year ago as the group got larger. Now everyone thinks it's about the oath and the great secret. You want to know what the great secret really is?
To tell you the truth, I'd rather not.
You have to know. Besides, we're probably all dead already.
You got our attention, Jerry. What's the secret?
This whole thing started with a team of scientists. They calculated that there was a 100% chance that the Earth would be hit by a solar storm on December 21st, 2012. The assumption is that a great extinction will occur, unmatched since 250 million years ago.
Why didn't they tell anybody? You can't let billions of people just die.
You can't. I can't. But there are people who not only can, but want it to happen.
The scientists?
No. The politicians. At least some of them. The ruling elite. Big business, big banks, big money. The blue bloods of the world, who very quickly provided the financing and resources to build the compound.
So, big banks and big business built your deal out there in Michigan?
Far from it. A lot of us protested the new plan. Many of us were killed or simply disappeared. That's when we agreed to an oath. An oath that was simple at first, but got a bit complicated over time. After we signed the oath, they allowed us to build our own protection. Of course, we had to use our own money and labor to do it. But it was that, or just die when the radiation wave hits.
So, this is really going to happen?
It's real, Brett. It's not some wild Nostradamus prediction that appears to be true after the fact. This is, in fact, a fact.
Why would anyone allow so many people to just die?
A great cleansing. That's what the Blue Bloods call it. Get rid of the riffraff and let the rich and powerful literally inherit the earth. Except for guys like me. They had a plan for a lot of us that we found out about. That's what caused the revolt. We were going to be allowed to survive as the working class, a new breed of peasant and slaves to populate the planet in limited numbers to serve the powerful. You had it right when you said it, Brett. The Illuminati. They hardly ever existed, but they're back with a vengeance now. And now is when they're making their move. They're trying to take possession of every underground bunker. Even the ones that small groups like ours built. They've run out of room at the larger bunkers. You know, the Greenbrier Resort, all those places reserved for the government and the rich and powerful. They want it all. And now they're taking it.
All of this happens this week.
Tomorrow, to be exact. December 21st at 2:27 p.m. Merry Christmas.
So, where exactly are we going?
Back to Michigan. There's a small area where we built a separate compound. It's where we started before we signed the oath. After that, we were allowed to sell everything we had and build the larger compound a little farther north. I doubt that any one of those people you met the other day are still alive, Brett. For all I know, they've found our smaller bunker as well.
And what happens if they have?
We sit around a fire in the snow and wait for the solar burst. Our only hope at that point is that it's quick.
Then what's quick?
Death.
Hear a lot of shooting. Your friends?
It's hard to say.
Do other people know? Have they found out? Is this like some kind of global panic?
45 still going.
Raises the levels of chemical.
No, there's nothing on the radio about it. I don't like this.
What should we do?
Lay low. Wait for the gunfire to stop and see if we can get a...
Don't move!
Tom! Tom, it's me, Jerry!
Jerry?
He's bleeding.
Tom, what happened? Who's doing this?
The Blue Bloods. The powers that be. They're taking the compound. They're shooting everybody and moving in. Don't go there. They just shoot.
We have to do something. He's losing a lot of blood.
Here, Jerry. Take the BAR. There are clips in my pocket. They're afraid of it. Try to get to the old compound we started on years ago.
That's the plan. They haven't found it yet, have they?
Don't know. It's all up for grabs now. But I don't think they know it's there. It's too small for their needs.
Tom, we're taking you with us.
Don't be a fool. I'm already dead. Take me to the hospital and we all die. Take me to the old compound and I'll die in the night. Go. Just go. Take the rifle and the ammo. Leave me a grenade. I'll pull the pin and put it under my body. If anybody comes this way, I'll take them out. The grenade is live. Now go!
We can't leave him here.
You have to. They'll find you. There are too many of them.
He was a good man. PhD in astrophysics. He was one of the first to identify the event. Come on.
We can't just leave him here. Shouldn't we bury him?
It doesn't matter anymore. Within the hour, everything on the surface of the planet will be turned to dust. Besides, he's laying on a live grenade. Now! That was Tom. Let's go. The old compound is close.
Jerry, what time is it?
2 o'clock. We have about 30 minutes. The old compound is just up ahead.
Oh no.
This isn't it, is it?
Unfortunately, yes, it is.
How do we get in?
We don't. They've collapsed the structure, filled it up.
Is there another way in?
No. It was never that big. Just a big, deep concrete box in the ground.
What about the bigger shelter, the one where I first met up with you?
It's all a question of how you want to die, Brett. Up here on the surface, or in a hail of bullets back where Tom got shot up.
Has to be something we can do.
Jerry, is this it? Couldn't we find something else? A basement in a building, a concrete parking garage?
It wouldn't help. Besides, the closest town is a half-day away.
We have to try. We have to do something. I don't care if I get shot. We can't just sit here.
We couldn't die in a gunfight if we wanted to. They're probably already locked up inside. This is it. There's nowhere left to go. There's nothing we can do.
I'm going back to where this compound is. If there are other people there, I think we should be with them. Besides, maybe it's not locked up. Maybe we can get in.
Jerry, Claire's right. We have to do something. Now let's go back to where you first took me. Maybe those steps going down are still there. The door might be closed, but we can at least sit under the concrete over the entrance.
Yeah, sure. It won't help, but sure. Maybe they don't know how to close it up. Maybe we can still get in. Maybe they'll kill us. None of it matters. Let's just go there.
I still can't believe this is happening.
Some of us wanted to tell people. But the panic would have been too much. Around the world, there's only room for about 500,000 people in the bunkers that have been constructed. There was no way to protect everyone.
That leaves about 6 billion people who aren't going to make it.
It wasn't my choice. We just couldn't tell anybody. There were all sorts of people we hired to help us build the compounds. If they had had any idea what they were for, it would have been chaos.
But no one has a chance now. How could you keep such a secret?
Hey, it's no secret. It's all over the news. Except no one really knows what's really going to happen. That was part of the plan. Keep everyone guessing. Even if I came out and said the world was going to end, I would have been just another nut. Think about it, Brett. If I had told you all this, would you have believed me?
You got a point there.
It was actually a good plan for a while. Select 500,000 people who represented diverse knowledge and gene pools. Customize a population to survive a cataclysm with the proper tools, equipment, and knowledge base to repopulate the Earth. That was the whole thing we were working on at the think tank towards the end there, before the construction of the bunkers began. It looked like it could work, until the big money and the big power showed up. Slowly, it wasn't about who you needed to rebuild civilization, but who you were. That's when they started to break many of us off and told us to build our own protection with our own money.
And now they've taken that too.
Yep. It sure seems that way. Shh. We're almost there.
I don't hear anything.
They must all be underground.
So we won't get in?
I don't think so. You can't open the main door from the outside. All of the controls are inside the main entrance. Shh. There's someone there.
Is it a guard?
No. Bob! Bob, it's Jerry. Don't shoot.
Jerry. Is Tom with you?
Tom's dead. We found him in the woods. Have they secured the door?
Yeah, we're locked out.
They let you keep your instruments?
They don't know how to use them. They don't know what they're for. They just scrambled down into the bunkers and closed the door. I came out of the woods and turned it all on a couple minutes ago.
How much time do we have?
Looks like about 3 minutes.
This is my brother, Brett, and his girlfriend, Claire. I think you met Brett a few days ago.
Yeah. Hi. Sorry about that. I guess now you know what all the fuss is about.
Is it going to be safe if we go down those stairs and maybe just, sit next to the concrete?
If it makes you feel better. It won't help, though. I hate to say it, but you're better off just letting the radiation wave hit you straight on. It'll be quicker that way.
How much time, Bob?
About 30 seconds. I'm gonna lay down on the ground. I think it'll be faster that way. It's okay, baby. I got you. Jerry, thank you. You're a good brother.
You too, Brett. Sorry it didn't work out.
Is it over? I thought it was going to be fast.
Bob? What just happened? Was that it?
Yeah. Yeah, that should have been it. Does anyone have any burns? Did you close your eyes? Did you see anything?
You didn't tell us to close our eyes, Bob, and no, I didn't see a thing. In fact, look, the snow didn't even melt.
Are we gonna die in a little while? I mean, that sound, that was the radiation, right?
I don't get it. Let me check something.
Is there another burst coming?
No, that was it. This is amazing. The frequency is like nothing we had anticipated. The radiation waves were enormous. They measured at least 6 feet from crest to crest.
Is that bad?
No, it's amazingly good. It means we endured no more radiation than you would be exposed to standing next to a microwave oven for a few seconds.
So it's not the end of the world as we know it.
Not today.
Brett! Claire! Get back! They're coming out of the bunker.
We shoot and run, Jerry. There's too many of them.
Oh my God!
What is that?
It's a man. Or was a man.
What happened to him? Oh!
Don't shoot! He's dead.
What's that smell coming out of there?
Charred flesh. The radiation, the waveform was long. They were microwaves. They passed right through us. But for everyone underground in the bunker, it was like a massive microwave oven.
You mean everyone inside looks like that?
There was no way of knowing. We just knew there was going to be a radiation wave. We never guessed. It would have been a microwave.
So, they're all dead? All over the world? The kings, the queens, the ruling elite, the presidents and politicians?
Gone.
Who's gonna run the governments and the countries, the banks, the financial systems?
That's up to us, I guess. Government of the people and by the people.
You think that'll work?
It's worth a try. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it right this time.
If one prediction has always come true, it's that every generation believes it must live in a time of apocalypse. Yet, in our curious desire to pursue our own demise, we have to confront the simple fact that what we fear the most is rarely defined by the truth. Unless, of course, you read between the lines of the prophecies, sign the oath, and descend into that bunker of unintended consequences known as the Twilight Zone.
"2012, starring Christian Stolte with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was written for The Twilight Zone by Steve Newby. Heard in the cast were Danny Goldring, Sarah Wellington, David Darlow, Joby Cerny, Derek Nelson, Peter DeFaria, and Carl Amari. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced by Carl Amari and directed by Joby Cerny for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design, custom Foley effects, recording, and editing are produced in the Cerny American Sound to Picture Theater by sound designers Craig Lee, Bob Benson, Todd Beyer, and Tim Cerny. Music for The Twilight Zone is provided by CBS and American Music Company Incorporated, New York. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to download episodes, including 6 free episodes on our homepage, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking. Where Is Everybody, starring John Schneider with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Roger Mueller, Tom McElroy, Roderick Peoples, Doug James, Richard Hensel, Carl Amari, and Amber Lake. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Get away from me. What? Where in the... When I woke up, I was sure somebody was watching me. I didn't know who it was, but I could feel someone very close by. I thought I could feel breath on my face, too, but it was only a breeze and a fly buzzing around my nose. I brushed it off and got up. I was outdoors, in a field, morning. The sun wasn't very high yet. I felt okay, not too hot, not too chilly. The only problem was, where am I? How the heck did I get here? I must have been dreaming. About what? Don't ask me, because I couldn't tell you. When's a dream not a dream? Whatever this one was, it must have been a doozy, because the last thing I remember is, well, that's just it. See, I don't remember much. Much. Make that anything. So, where to begin? As far as I can tell, this is the beginning. I mean, not the beginning, whenever that was, the Big Bang billions of years ago out in the middle of space or something, but it'll come back to me. It will, and all I have to do is give it some time. So bear with me out there, whoever you are. The one who is watching me, probably. I can promise you one thing, though. This isn't going to turn out to be one of those times when you only think you woke up, but you didn't because you're still asleep. I hate dreams like that. Now, I know what's real and what isn't, so do you. And this is definitely real. The mosquito that bit me, for instance, right on the nose, the bite is starting to itch like crazy with the sun beating down, but guess what? I'm clean out of calamine lotion. Wait a minute. I know this road, don't I? Looks like a lot of other roads, asphalt, telephone poles. I must have been driving, and my car quit on me, and I started walking to town, and I ended up spending the night out here. But if that's what happened, where's my car? Somebody could have dumped me out, I guess, after they hit me on the head and robbed me, and that's why I don't have a wallet and why I don't remember anything. Temporary amnesia. I hope I don't have a concussion. That could be why I've got this headache. Must be a sign along here somewhere. Pretty soon I'll see a house, a town, something. Or someone will come along. They have to. And when they do, I'll just stick out my thumb and hitch a ride. Don't have much of a choice. One thing, though, will somebody please tell me, where is everybody?
A French philosopher once said, hell is other people. And for some, that may be true. Most of us need time alone, away from the pressure of everyday life. If you live in a city with noise and crowds and traffic, that's easy to understand. But what about the other side of the coin? We also need companionship, someone to talk to, a friendly voice and a familiar face. It's a dilemma that goes back to Adam, who found the Garden of Eden unbearable on his own. Enter one male human being, age 31, height approximately 5'11" inches. His name isn't Adam, though exactly what it is, where he is, and what he's doing here, even he doesn't know. At the moment, these questions constitute the central mystery of his life. But it's a beautiful day, and he's on a road that's bound to lead somewhere, back to the beginning or to a destination not yet in sight. The journey will take him through shadows as well as sunlight, and you are hereby invited to go along. Be forewarned, however. This is an excursion to an unknown land, a walking trip without benefit of compass or road map through a realm called the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, Where Is Everybody? Starring John Schneider, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
There we go. Roadside diner, just what I need. Well, what do you know? Still got a couple of dollar bills in my pocket. Some change, that ought to do it. Looks like I got the place to myself. Service here. Hey, is this jukebox loud enough for you? I mean, can you hear it all right? Hey, somebody want to turn this thing down a little over here? All right. I'll do it. Pretty early for this kind of noise. Ought to be a volume control somewhere. Maybe it's on the back. If I can slide it out from the wall. Easy now. Oh, look, I like music, same as the next guy, and all I'm looking for is the knob. There. Now, question is, who played the song in the first place? Somebody had to put a coin in the slot. Who's here? Somebody go outside for a minute? That it? Say, can you hear me? I see there's a town up the road. What's the name of it? Anybody know? Anybody? Like in the kitchen? Hey, you in there, I asked you a question. What is the name of the town? Hello? Must be outside catching a smoke. Guess what? You got a customer out front. You hear me? Cash customer! Meanwhile, don't waste so much water. I think, ham and eggs. Yeah, traveler's special. Eggs up and soft, hash browns, coffee black. Customer waiting! Take your time. Me, I'm in no hurry. 1 cigarette left. Anybody got a light? I didn't think so. Where do you keep the matches? Hold on, I see them by the register. Right next to the clock. Whoops. Didn't mean to knock it on the floor, just trying to get a match. Here, I'm picking it up, see? What time is it anyway? 6:15. That can't be right. Cracked. Oh, well, I'm sorry if I broke it. I'll pay for it, honest. Of course, I'll have to send you the money. I'm a little low on funds right now. All I got on me is $2.85. Good old American money, isn't it? Yep, U.S. coins and currency. Well, we got that much settled. I'm an American. There's a little question about my identity, though. Let me put it to you this way. I'm not sure who I am. Isn't that a laugh? But I've got $2.85 and I'm hungry. Oh, the heck with it. If nobody's gonna help me, I guess I'll just have to take care of myself. I'll see you later, everybody. I'll even do you a favor. The sign on the door says open. Let me turn it around for you. Closed. Yeah, that's more like it. Truth in advertising. I'm gonna wake up any minute now. I know I'm gonna wake up. I wish there'd be a noise or something, a great big noise to make sure I do, but it's so quiet around here, it's weird. Okay. If I gotta make it myself, here goes nothing. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Oakwood, huh? It's a nice name for a town, real homey. The only question is, where is it and where's everybody who lives here? Gotta be quite a few. Every kind of store you could think of. Drugstore, grocery, soda shop, post office, courthouse. Looks like a regular town to me. There must be a school around here, too. Where's all the kids? What? Where's that coming from? Church. Over there! What'd I do? Imagine I heard it? No, it was real, all right, and that means somebody rang it. Knew I wasn't alone. I'll go to the church and... Wait a minute, what's that? You there? Miss, yeah, you in the truck. I'm over here. Thank God. Look, miss, I wonder if you could do me a favor, just a little one. You gotta help me now. I don't want you to think I'm nuts or anything. I mean, it's nothing like that. I don't seem to remember who I am. I know, but it's true. It's crazy, huh? I looked all over, but I haven't seen anybody around. Not anybody. I guess it's too early or something. There hasn't been a single solitary soul except you. Not one. It's a real oddball thing, but I woke up this morning. And, well, I didn't exactly wake up. Not in bed or anything. I just sort of found myself out there off the road. Real nice. You know what I mean? And now I got a sore back from sleeping on a rock. So listen, it's amnesia, right? Isn't that what they call it? Yeah, that's it. Amnesia. See, I don't remember a thing, and I couldn't find anybody to ask till now. You're the first person I've seen, the only one. Look, I don't want you to get spooked or anything, but could you tell me, is there a doctor around here? You know, just a regular doctor, so I can get a checkup and find out what's wrong, because I think I'm sick. Miss, what's the matter? Can't you hear me? You gotta be able to. The window's rolled down. What's the matter? Hey, you're on. It came off and... You're not even a real woman. You're a dummy. What's it say on the truck? Resnick's department store mannequins. Is that all? A bunch of mannequins? Here, get off the horn. Sit up straight. That's the way. Here's your arm back. I'm very sorry, madam. My profound apologies. I can assure you that at no time did I mean to disturb you. As a matter of fact, I've always had a thing for quiet women. Get what I mean, babe? Here's a kiss for that cute little turned-up nose. No, I'm sorry. I can't stick around and talk. I got a very important appointment. I'll see you in the funny papers, and don't you take any wooden boyfriends. Is anybody here? A store with lots of clothes store, but nobody to buy them. Only more dummies. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. I didn't mean to bump you like that. Say, was that your sister outside in the truck? I thought so. You know how I could tell? 'Cause you look exactly alike. No, I can't use a new handbag today. No underwear either. Does this store even have a men's department? Sportswear? How about fishing poles? No? Too bad. See, I got nothing to do today, so I thought I'd go fishing. Well, I'll catch you later. Let's see. What other kind of stores they have on this street? Whatever they are, I bet they're all empty as a tomb. Like some kind of ghost town. Where'd they all go? To the moon? And they didn't even leave a note. Some manners. Well, I guess I'll just... Hold on. Is that what I think it is? It is. A phone booth. Just what the doctor ordered. It even works. We're in business. Operator, you there? Come on.
Operator.
Hi, operator. Oh, you're beautiful. Let me tell you. Listen, I don't know who I am or where I am. Oakwood, yeah, that's it. I must be sick or something, and I need help fast. I want to call. What number? What is it now? I need a number, and I can't remember any. Get me anything, anyone, anywhere. I don't care who it is. Get me your supervisor, all right?
Please dial the number now. This is a recording.
A recording? Oh, that's just great! Never mind, operator. I'll look in the phone book. Here, Abel, Adams, Ackerman, Albright, Allenby, Arnold. Where do you all live? Inside this book? Why aren't you on the street? Baker, Belden, Biltmore, Botsford, Bradbury. Tell me something, gang. Don't you ever go out for a stroll, shopping, work? You do have jobs, don't you? If you don't, then who's watching the store? For that matter, who's watching anything? How's that? Any number of them, any number at all. I'll take my chances. Just connect me with a real, live, human being. It can be in Timbuktu for all I care. Well, you want more coins, is that it?
The number you have reached is out of order. Please make sure you are dialing correctly.
Give me my coins back and I will. Hey, give me my money back. Give it to me! What kind of lousy phone company is this? Okay, all right, who's the wise guy? Who locked the door? Very funny. This is beautiful, trapped in a phone booth like a goldfish. Okay, you got me. Here I am. Everybody come see. That's it. Joke's over. Somebody want to give me a hand? How about it? No? And you asked for it. Oh! Oh, now I'm bleeding. Thanks a lot. For nothing. Some joke. I know you're out there watching me. I can feel your eyes. Well, whoever you are, I'm gonna find you. And when I do, you're gonna pay. You're all gonna pay, but good. Oakwood City Bank. That's an idea. I feel like making a withdrawal. Hi! You got a customer out here? I'd like a loan. Yeah, that's it. About, 100,000. Maybe more. I don't know how long I'll be stuck in this jerkwater town. Better make it 5 or 6. How about $800,000? That ought to hold me for a while. What's the matter? Everybody on a lunch break? No sweat. I'll slip in behind the counter myself. Simple little transaction. Oh, that cream. Might be a little short, though. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll take whatever you got. Generous of you. Mighty generous. I just won't put it all in one pocket in case somebody robs me. I better get some coins while I'm at it. A few rolls and I'm out of here. I got that feeling again. This feeling somebody's watching, trying to trap me. What? Open the gate. Where are you? Who's watching? There! I thought so! A TV camera on the wall. Pretty clever. Would you mind turning the alarm off, please? It's too piercing. Hey, you! Whoever's watching through that thing, turn it off! Or I'll do it for you! Let's try that again. One more roll of quarters coming up. The pitcher winds up. He throws. Ha ha ha! There! Who said you could take my picture anyway? Nice. 2 balls on the break. Now all I gotta do is run the table. Piece of cake. 8 ball, anybody? I'll cover all bets. All right, that's enough. Time out. How about a cigar? They gotta have cigars around here. 2 for $1, huh? Pretty good. I always like an expensive cigar. Hey, how about the rest of you guys? Anybody want to smoke? Oh, I forgot. You're invisible. Well, I'll light up for you. You get the idea? Always wanted to do this. Light a cigar with a $100 bill. Now that's what I call great taste. No big deal. Hold on. Where can I get a drink around here? Hey, wait up, fellas. I'll be back in a minute. And nobody touch the cue ball. A chocolate ice cream soda with 3 scoops and a straw. That's what I like. Anybody mind if I smoke in the drugstore? I didn't think so. Well, I'll just set it down on the counter. Oh, delicious. Okay, what else do I need? Sunglasses, magazines, books. Yeah, a book. Books are good. Pick up a paperback to read in case I get bored. The Last Man in the World, huh? I wonder what this one's about. An atomic war, maybe. Yeah, I think I read it before. Or did I? Better take it anyway. Here's for the soda and the book. Yo! Post office! Got any mail for me today? Might help if I could tell you the name. How about John Q. Smith, Anytown, USA? No? Check again. Please, Mr. Postman. Deliver the letter, the sooner the better. Oh, relax. I'm not going to go postal on you. Just give me some stamps. In case I think of somebody to write. Where's that coming from? Across the street? WGBN, the voice of the Midwest. Well, what do you know? This is where they broadcast from, right here in good old Oakwood. I know this station. I used to listen to it all the time. Never knew where they were. Do not enter when the red light is on. I don't think anybody will mind while the record's playing. It really is a record. Look at that! Will you? Old-fashioned vinyl on a turntable. I think I used to have this album. Oh, excuse me. Let's start it over again. Somebody left a cigarette in the ashtray, still burning. Who? Who's here? The DJ? I remember the DJ on WGBN, Vern Stevenson. Yeah, that was his name, playing nothing but the best. Where are you, Vern? Can you see me? The booth's empty, but somebody can hear me. I know it. I feel it. Attention, listeners, all you people out in Radio Land, we interrupt this broadcast for a special announcement. We're all alone here, and we need to hear from you, so call in your requests. The number is... Well, you know the number. Look it up. Just ask the operator for WGBN 1060 on the dial. The first caller wins a free lunch on the house, courtesy of me. You know me, don't you? If you do, call in and tell me, will you? Because I'm having a hard time remembering at the moment. Is anybody out there? Anybody at all?
Congratulations!
Hi. Thanks for calling. Thanks a lot.
You've been selected to receive a free, all-expense-paid vacation to deep space.
What are you talking about?
This is an automated call from Amitex, Inc. to a selected few homeowners like yourself. All you have to do is complete a brief survey. If you'd like to continue in English, please press 1. For Spanish, press 2.
Forget about it! Wait a minute. The phone works. It works. All I need is a number. Any number. How do I get an outside line? Extension 1. Extension 2. None of the buttons work. Come on, I'm trying to make a call. Three o'clock and still nothing. Feels like a Sunday, the longest one in history. I wonder if the movie theater's open. Why not? Maybe they got a matinee, a double feature, Pride of the Air Force and The Loner. Now that I gotta see. One, please. Oh, I get it. Self-service. Huh? That's okay. I'll just reach in and take a ticket. Keep the change.
That's it, everybody.
Good timing. Cartoon's over. Okay, Mr. Projectionist, you can roll the feature now. Ladies, please remove your hats. Shh. No talking. Anybody care if I put my feet up? That's what I thought. Look at those planes, will ya? U.S. Air Force, go! Air Force, Air Force! Hey, I'm Air Force. That's it. You hear me? I remember that much. I'm in the Air Force! Can anybody hear me? You! Up in the projection booth! You got an Air Force man in the house! Hey! Nobody here. Then who is running the picture? At least I got the first part of it. I was in the Air Force. If I could just remember what happened after that. What was it? A war? A bomb? Or something? That must have been it. A bomb. But if there was, it would have destroyed everything, and everything's still here except for the people. What kind of sense does that make? Fresh popcorn. Who put it on? Nobody. That's who. It doesn't add up. No way. Phony butter. The smell's making me sick. Where's the men's room? I can't take this anymore. It's wearing me down. Just look at me. Look at the face in the mirror there. Buddy, I wouldn't know you. You'll forgive me. The face is familiar, but the name escapes me. See, I got a little problem here. You know what it is? I'm in the middle of a nightmare that I can't wake up from, and you're part of it. You and the ice cream and the cigar, the phone booth, the mannequin, this whole town, wherever it is, whatever it is. I just remembered something else. Scrooge said it. You remember Scrooge, pal? Oh, not Scrooge McDuck. Ebenezer Scrooge, what he said to the ghost of old Marley. I must have learned it in school. I think it goes like this. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an undone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave about you. Get it? That's what you all are. You're what I had for dinner last night. You must be, but now it's the next day and I'd like to wake up. I've had it. And if I can't wake up, at least I'd like to find somebody to talk to. That's all. Is Is that too much to ask? I guess it is. Me? I'm gonna have some popcorn. Plain. But I tell you true, if I don't find somebody today, you hear me? If I don't, I'm checking out of this world one way or the other. I'll get a gun, or whatever it takes, count on it. That's it then. I sat through both movies, but it didn't help. No more than the drugstore, the pool room, the radio station, none of it, all one big fat joke.
Give me my money back. You're gonna lose it. What a lousy phone company is this?
I'm bleeding. Thanks a lot.
Where are you? Who's watching?
I'm in the middle of a nightmare that I can't wake up from. No! It's too much! Make it stop! Please! I need a gun. And one bullet. If nobody will help me, I'll have to do it. Where can I get a gun? The police station, that's it. Hello? No, what's the use? Calling all cars, calling all cars. This is an all-points bulletin. Unknown man in town. Now infiltrating the police station. Suspicious-looking character. Probably wanted by the FBI. Presently unarmed, but not for long. All units return at once and bring your guns. He needs one! Anything. 45, a 38, police special, Smith & Wesson. Even a 22, it doesn't matter. Just something that'll do the job. Hot coffee. That's very considerate of you. I gotta say, it smells mighty fine, but no dice. It'll take more than that to get straight. There. I knew it. Shotguns all locked up tight. Safety first, boys. You don't know who might come wandering in here. Well, when all else fails, use a little elbow grease. Remington 30-30 over and under. Shells right here. Now, where am I going to do it? I don't want to splatter my brains all over the front desk. Hey, what's back there? Jail cells. Perfect! Sit right here on the cot and... How? I can't reach the trigger if I put the muzzle under my chin. Wait! Shoes off! I can reach it with my toe. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Oh, no! Wait a minute! You can't lock me in here! I can't stand to be locked up! I've got a thing about it! Wait! No! You can't do this to me! I'm trying to finish it for you! What more do you want? Give me a chance to do it my way, please! 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 It's time to wake up! It's time to wake up!
That's it.
Are you sure?
Help him. He's had it.
All right, clock him and mark the time. Now get him out of there. Come on, release the subject.
On the devil.
Yes, sir.
Careful with the electrodes. Remove the tape from his forehead and chest.
That's all right, Major. You're right.
Get a stretcher. Medics, over here.
Now watch his hand. He cut it on one of the dials inside.
What?
How is he otherwise?
He's all right considering. Delusions of some sort. I guess that's it. He's coming out of it now.
Oh, fine. Did you get all your data recorded?
Yes, sir. Every bit of it.
Did you get him clocked?
Yes, sir.
All right, how long?
484 hours, 36 minutes.
That long?
I'll compile all the data for you.
Yeah, good. But I'd like to have a look at his reaction chart, too, hour by hour.
What about the press, sir?
The press?
You said you'd see them. They've been waiting in shifts.
I'll have to cut it short. I want to talk to Ferris.
Yes, sir. The General will now give you a statement.
Sir, do you consider the test run a success?
Very much so.
You mean there were no problems?
I didn't say that, but nothing we can't handle. Major Ferris has been in that box, 6 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet high, for something in the neighborhood of 484 hours, which is roughly equivalent to our deep space mission before rendezvous.
But we've had flights longer than that before.
No, not solo, and not in a capsule that small. It's a one-man mission, in a nose cone too small for him to stand up or move around. They call it sensory deprivation. Isn't that right, Doctor?
Yes. You see, gentlemen, the human body, and more importantly, the human mind, isn't ready for conditions of extreme confinement. It's a new experience. Even with isometric exercises, music, optical diversion through his visigoggles, the body and brain react as if he's in severe isolation, which he is. But man isn't a hibernating animal. We're not built that way. You might say that evolution hasn't kept pace with technology, so we have to adapt ourselves in new ways.
Within limits, of course. That's what the flight simulations are about. To map those limits and see if we're ready.
Then this was a simulated trip to the new 10th planet. Is that right?
For all intents and purposes.
Why not just send up an unmanned probe?
Because our exploration platform is already in orbit there. What we need now is to man it, within a reasonable flight time, even with new, faster propulsion systems. As you know, there are still problems with suspended animation, problems we hadn't anticipated.
Such as?
The revival methods, ice crystals in the blood, and so forth. I'll make a background report available if you need it, gentlemen.
Thank you.
What were those wires attached to him?
Electrodes. All of his reactions have been charted and graphed. Respiration, heart, blood pressure.
What happened to him toward the end? Just before he pushed the button or whatever it was. We heard him shouting inside.
Sounded like he was screaming.
What happened to him was that he cracked. Doctor?
We assume hallucinations of some sort based on the voice recorder. It's a common trick of the brain when there's not enough sensory input. So you see, there's a very real reason why humans can't bear to be alone. Solitary confinement is a tough sentence, whether it's the Garden of Eden or deep space. There may be a practical reason for human contact, even for love. A kind of survival mechanism to remain sane.
How bad did he crack?
I'll tell you something, gentlemen. You spend 2.5 weeks all by your lonesome on your back in a 5-foot square box without ever hearing a human voice other than your own, and I'll give you especially good odds that your imagination would run away with you too. Just as his obviously did.
General, I'd like to know, if I could ask you, our readers are wondering...
Yeah, that's enough for now. Thank you. Captain Grant will have a press release drawn up. Should be ready in about an hour. Thank you all for waiting so patiently.
Last question, General. How did you know when he was ready to come out?
He asked. There are several buttons and switches inside. Each one controls a simulated function for flight. Oxygen, fuel, temperature, and so forth. And the last button.
Which was?
Abort. When he had all he could take, when he had to get out, that's what he pushed. Or pounded with his fist. And now, gentlemen, good day. How do you feel, son?
I feel much better, sir. I'm sorry.
No. Nothing to be sorry for. You did splendidly. Listen, tell me something, Ferris. What was it like? Where did you think you were?
Someplace I don't want to visit again. A town without people.
And you finally had to get out of that town, didn't you?
I sure did. What was the matter with me? I went off my rocker, huh?
It's a kind of nightmare, Ferris, that your mind manufactured for you to explain what you were going through.
Then we don't have it licked yet, the trip, I mean?
Not today, we don't. And maybe not tomorrow, but we will. I'm sure of it.
You see, Ferris, we can feed the stomach with concentrates, we can supply recreation for the eyes and ears. We can pump oxygen in, waste materials out, but there's one thing we can't simulate. A basic need. Man's hunger for companionship. That's the one barrier we haven't licked yet. The barrier of loneliness.
I don't need this thing.
Better get a thorough physical first.
Okay, but I can walk the rest of the way. Next time it won't just be a box and a hanger, will it?
No, Mike. Next time you'll really be alone.
And tell the men up there. Tell them next time it won't be a dream. Next time it'll be real, and I'll be joining them, and so will a lot of others, one by one. Tell them to hang on for a while longer. Help is coming. It's on the way.
A remarkable young man.
Yes, he is. Really quite remarkable.
The barrier of loneliness, the desperate, palpable need of the human animal to be with his own. For up there, beyond the vastness of the sky, in the void that is space, is an enemy known as isolation. It sits among the silent stars, waiting with the patience of eons, in the Twilight Zone.
We'll return to the Twilight Zone in just a moment.
You are about to enter another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.